Hey everybody, it is Brittany with Scribbles by Brittany, and I'm here to bring you another speed paint or speed drawing of some more artwork. This particularly was inspired by my dad. He was, whenever I would go to the bathroom before like a date or before getting ready to go somewhere, even if it was to Walmart, he would be like, "Oh, you better hold on. She's getting her war paint ready." And he would kind of make fun of it in a way because it was just one of those things like growing up with brothers. That was something that I've always had to kind of adapt with being the only girl. So yeah, that's kind of where the inspiration kind of came from. And I also thought it'd be really cute as far as a tattoo just in general, especially if you are a girl that likes makeup or somebody who's really big into the like costume makeup world. I'm trying to think of the name of uh, the special effects. That's another one, even though this is more like the fingernails and the eyeliner and blush and lipstick and stuff. Here recently, I have been kind of struggling to find things to talk about or to figure out how to talk about them without using wi- basically just being able to articulate or fully articulate what I'm trying to say. It's been kind of hard. It's been kind of hard trying to find topics to talk about. There's a lot of topics that I've already talked about, and I feel like I'm just on this endless train of just rambling. So, um, kind of trying to figure out what else to say and to talk about. Uh, in this particular piece of artwork, I did try to keep the colors within a specific range. So I believe I used red, teal, and like a gold slash yellow color to it. I did also use like gray and black, but the gray and black was mainly for like the shade color or the darks that I really wanted dark in it. And I wanted to keep it very so the color choice is like a complementary contrast, I guess is what you would call it, because I do have the red on the one spectrum, the like yellow slash goldenrod, and then you have your teal, I think was the other color. And therefore they all three kind of work together in a way that makes the artwork pop a little bit more. I don't know if you guys have seen like the Southwest art in that perspective. That was kind of what I was trying to go for, was keeping those colors bright without being fully muted by each other. As far as a life update goes, I'm still working like crazy at my normal job, and I don't think that's going to slow down at all here in the near future. So I'm trying to get ahead on a lot of my pre-recorded videos and stuff, so that way I can keep posting monthly on a monthly basis, and that way there's no interruption to whenever you guys plan on getting a video. Uh, and that, unfortunately, like the whole having a full time job and then having to come and do YouTube is also it makes it very hard. And I'm trying to keep a work life balance. And unfortunately, when you have coworkers that decide not to come into work or show up or really just give a crap, it it puts it hard. It makes it harder on your other team members, and it it definitely drives the employee morale way down. Especially when you have people who are lazy and that just don't care. So I'm trying not to let that part of my life bleed into what I'm doing on YouTube, but I do need to have a little bit of grace that if I accidentally miss a month of video, like a monthly video, that you guys don't, like, totally destroy me. Or if you guys see that I'm going AWOL again, because Lord knows, like, I have went AWOL here and there, and it had become a problem, and a lot of it had to do with being on a full-time work schedule, and it taking a lot out of me physically, mentally, and it's definitely kind of hard to keep up. So I do this as a hobby. I but it would I would greatly appreciate if I could just throw away my full-time job, or even just do a part-time job in this. Like, that would be awesome too. Just saying. A girl's gotta get paid. So, without further ado, enjoy. I'm just sitting here rambling. I do think, as kind of an update, I might figure out a better way to film from either like a top side view than what I have right here. Um, I'm still trying to work out the best way possible as far as what I'm doing when it comes to recording a video. Uh, but it's trying to get the equipment to work right. Uh, I'm still using that same camera that likes to keep stopping. So if I could film a better way to where I can hear when the video stops recording, so that way I could hurry up, either change the batteries and then flip it back to where it was, then I will be okay. But that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm still trying to figure out the best way to film like a top side view, if that makes sense. And I want you guys to be able to fully see the artwork without like my hand blocking it, because I am left-handed. So I've tried to see if right hand, or like from the right side, would work, or from the left top, but then I feel like if the top left is gonna be like upside down to you guys. And I do like this old, like, the over the shoulder style, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna end up like blocking the camera or something. I'm still trying to work out the kinks, and like, even in these videos I tend to have to look just to make sure that I'm still recording the video, because sometimes the camera will just stop recording like after 15 minutes or something, and then I done lost all of like everything that I had done up to that point, and it absolutely drives me crazy. I'm not too sure what the heck is going on with the camera. It's always done that ever since I pretty much bought it. It does not like to do long 20-minute recordings for some reason. Okay, so scratch that. Maybe it wasn't fully like pieces of teal. I think it was the brushes were kind of like a gray with the black shading and stuff. It had actually been a while since I had actually done the artwork for it or like recorded the artwork. But anyways, the one thing I wanted to know from you guys, what is your obsession? Like, okay, so like if you were to go onto my phone and go into Instagram, and first couple of videos that you would see in my Instagram feed, like just in general, would be like hiking videos, travel videos. For some odd reason, I really love the slime videos that people do. I like watching people play with it, like play with the slime, and I don't know why, but it's just so. I like when they take the fully made slime that they have, and it's like a cookie and the little slime bits and like the little charms and stuff, and then they like just dive right into it. For some odd reason, that is so relaxing to me, and it makes me want to go out and buy some of that slime, even though they're like $15 a jar. But it's like $15 of like pure just joy right there. and I don't know why. I just get obsessed with like seeing that. And then the other thing I also get obsessed with watching is the rug cleaning videos. And I know it's like a huge waste of water unless like obviously they're doing it for a job and it's something that they do actually, but like I absolutely love watching them take a really dirty, gross rug and then just spray the crap out of it and soap it and scrub it. For some reason, watching something get clean like that is so satisfying that I end up going into a Instagram Reels rabbit hole where I'm just watching videos of like hiking and traveling and slimes and just random stuff. And like another thing is like organizing art supplies and stuff. For some odd reason, whenever I go down in one of those little tiny holes of those rabbit holes, they are absolutely satisfying to me. So if you have made it this far, please let me know what your obsession is, because I have like plenty of obsessions. Um, and I would just like to know what you guys like. Do you guys like watching beading videos or watching this artwork? Like, do you like hearing someone talk in the background as you're working on your own piece of artwork? That is the type of things that I definitely enjoy. Like, I love hearing somebody talk in the background, and I equivalate it to, if that's a word. I keep it on the same axis as like body doubling is what they call it. Basically, if you're at work and you need somebody to like chill and hang out with while you get work done. I know one of my really good guy friends does the exact same thing when he's at home at work. He will body double. So I will be doing something here at my house and he's in Arizona and we're just like sharing the space and we're talking to each other, but we're also getting our own stuff done at the moment. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's in like the way that I'm thinking about it. I usually put on like a podcast or a quick art video or something to listen to, or even just like the TV in the background. That adds to it so much for me that it helps me, it triggers something in my brain to help me get things done. And I think it's like just the idea behind having that person there to kind of keep some things motivated. It can be a little distracting, but if I'm like currently in a project working on it, then it's a body double. That's what I like to call it. It's a little body double. So if you like the idea of body doubling with a podcast, or if you have a really weird obsession that you want to share, go ahead and comment down below because I want to see what you guys are obsessed with. I mean, along with that, I also have obsessions with foods for short periods of time and found out that it might be a probably a like I don't want to call it like an ADHD trait because I don't think I've fully been diagnosed with ADHD or anything, and I do know that ADHD in women go completely under the radar because we are so taught to like mask everything. And I think that's what I've been doing for the past several years as I've been masking a lot of that, and now I'm able to be free and follow me and be my full authentic self. So, if you end up noticing that my voiceovers and stuff are like way across like the spectrum, just please bear with me because like trust me, you guys are hearing what's coming out of my mouth, and some of it's edited, but if you could hear what's going on inside my brain, I scramble so much. I think about so many different things at once, and it's trying to keep a train of thought does not exist. And then and then on top of that, whenever I try to go write down my ideas for what I want to talk about, I go flat. I go blank. Nothing happens. And it absolutely baffles me why I cannot think that way. Yeah. And so yeah, so please comment below your obsession if you've made it this part of the video. I'd love to know what it is. Hey guys, and I wanted to say thank you for coming along with me on this journey, and I hope that you guys had a great time as much as that I had creating this video for you guys to see. And I'm so glad that it turned out pretty much exactly the way that I had intended for it to turn out. It's a little bit more on the muted side, but I think it has to do a lot more with the lighting of the particular artwork. I do know that it started to kind of the sun started to go down about the time that I was finishing up. And so I want to say thank you for tuning in. And if you want to see more, you can check out my Instagram, my obviously my other videos on the channel here, and you can subscribe, and comment below. So thank you guys. I appreciate it so much, and have a awesome day, weekend, month, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.